Welcome back to the Tahoe Today Show. Yes, sitting next to me, Scott Fontecchio, old friend of mine. It's good to see you.
Glad to be here. Thanks
Long
for
time
having
friend
me.
of mine. Young,
Yes.
young.
Yes.
We're all young. We don't age.
And you're a scuba instructor.
You're a scuba instructor.
Yeah.
I'm not. You certified me.
Right.
In the
That's
cold
right.
waters of Lake Tahoe. He didn't see the best side of me when I got scuba certified because it was so freaking cold.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
froze
but
the whole time.
I did freeze the whole time, but I'm proud to have that certification now.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, so that's cool. So you do that for people around the area, and that's awesome.
I do. We did about 100 certifications last year.
Yeah?
And
You make it fun. You do make it fun.
I try to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's a comedian, too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I make my living off of sarcasm and going underwater. So,
Perfect.
You know.
Well, you brought something here with you today. We're talking restoremylake.org.
correct.
What's
yeah.
that?
So it's a nonprofit. It's a family from the Bay Area that had lost a hat one time up at Cape Rock and said, how do they get the stuff that's deeper than 50 feet?
Yeah.
And they said, well, I said, we'll build these ROVs. And so their daughter and I worked together, and we built this robot. It's called Emerald with a company called Mission Robotics, and it has a real high-end camera. And I also have it that we can send this ROV anywhere in the world. If we have Starlink, I can operate it remotely.
Shut the front door.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
You built this.
Yes. Yeah.
Holy moly. Now, this is what you're taking up. We were talking during the commercial break. This is what you're taking up to Echo Lake today to pull an engine out of the water?
Yeah, 25 horsepower motor fell off the back of a fishing boat at Echo, and so I'm going up today to find it, and then we'll recover it with lift bags and scuba.
Oh my gosh. You do the whole thing. You find it with Emerald.
Correct.
And then you go in, if you're able to go in and get it. That's amazing. You've been very integral with boats too. Boat recovery, correct? Up on the North Shore too. Windy days, you help out with that?
Yeah, so we recovered boats and recovered the electric boat that sank over at Homewood Marina.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
anything that's underwater that needs to be pulled out, we'll get it out.
This is a nonprofit.
It is, yeah.
So how does that work?
Well, we make our money off of donations and a couple of local people, Tahoe Fund and Martis Foundation have all been integral in helping us grow.
Awesome. How
Yeah.
can the community get involved?
If they could make a donation at restoremylake.org, it would be great.
That's
And,
restoremylake.org.
Yeah, and
Love
we
it.
started a second team this year, and so we're going out to pull thousands of pounds of hard to get stuff. You know,
Okay.
sometimes up to 500 feet, 1,000 feet. So we really get down there and try to
Yeah.
find it. But most of the stuff we recover is from maybe 50 feet to 500 feet.
Okay.
After that, the sediment piles on top of it, and it's hard to see the stuff.
Sure. Now, so you go down and trash as well, not just stuff people have lost or large items under the lake, but you've done some trash recon missions as well.
Yeah, and that's our focus. Our whole thing is doing that.
Yeah.
So sometimes, like the Truckee Sailing Club kids lost their drone, we found that for them. Some people lost their iPhone, we go find that for them.
Yeah, the trash.
Yeah, but mainly that's our core thing. We get as many plastics, bottles, cans, anything toxic, linens, anything producing microplastics. We use our manipulator, we grab it, pull it out, one piece at a time. So sometimes you get that piece at 300 feet, you got to pull it all the way up. But,
Oh my
but it's
gosh.
like fishing for garbage.
Yeah.
So
You did the you did the scuba cleanup for the fireworks that happened over in Crystal Bay. I was on the board for that. We said Scott Fontecchio is the guy to do that. Findings. You released a video, findings on post fireworks. How'd that look?
it actually it looked great underneath there. We didn't find anything current from the fireworks. Sometimes that cardboard will be left, but it all disintegrated like it's supposed to. We actually found a couple bottles, pair of sunglasses that have probably been there a couple of years.
Yeah.
And but the lake looks great.
Fantastic. I love your positive on that and a great report coming from those fireworks over there in Incline Village. And thank you for your efforts. You talk about a thorough job in cleaning garbage and lost items up from the lake. You've got it. Not only do you find it, but you can go in and get it. That is really cool, Scott.
Yeah, it's exciting. Every day is kind of like what's our project today? You know, just like today we're going to go find that outboard motor, and I know we're going to get it out.
Oh my gosh.
Maybe by tomorrow, but hopefully today.
That's so exciting. Hey, thanks for coming in. It's good
You're
to
welcome.
see you.
And,
Once again, restoremylake.org. You can make a donation, find out more about what Scott does. Is there a link real quick, because we are out of time, to your scuba stuff from there at all?
Scott Scuba Training on Facebook.
Okay, Scott Scuba Training on Facebook if you're looking for scuba certification as well. Good to see you.
Thank you.